Verified user internet ID. I took some notes, folks. Someone sent me an email to Bill S1409, Bill S1409, and I see it as a verified user internet ID. They're going to launch a global internet user ID to allow you to access any of the platforms, and it's kind of interesting the way they word it. So if you get some time and you're in the United States of America, check out Bill S1409. And Canada's been looking at things like this with Bill C11, C18, C20. I don't even remember all of them, but we are going into a dark information age. They're going to bring us into the dark. They don't want anybody knowing anything because the accountability on the table is enormous. If you told people 100 years ago the amount of accountability that governments have on them today, people wouldn't believe you. They'd say you're making this up. So, and how are they doing this verified user internet ID? Well, they're doing it in the name of protecting the children. Yes, folks, they will be protecting the children. And that's something that they are pushing towards, so that children are always, basically they'll know what people with the internet verified ID, they know what platforms you're going to, what you're looking at, how much time you're spending on each platform, what you're doing on each platform, what you're spending on each platform. And this is how they're rolling this out, so they could basically take total control of what you are looking at online. And basically, again, it's a global ID. And in the bill, I listened to the audio text version of it where it's reading it back to me, and they constantly calling it a covered platform, where basically it is fully covered on every spectrum from purchases, sales, transactions, banking transactions, all kinds of stuff. And again, they also label it as broadband internet access service through the platform, through the internet provider. They're actually labeling it as a broadband internet access service, which all people or peoples that are accessing the internet through an internet service provider at the house all be registered, which is really nuts. And without a registration key to verify a person or persons, it won't allow you to access any information online, right? And they're also going to be offering rewards for viewing government propaganda. So if you're going to be viewing government propaganda, they're going to be actually giving you rewards. But yes, it's Bill S1409, and it's in the name of protecting the children. So they're doing this in the name of protecting the children. There's all this BS going on, and all this truth is being surfaced. And how do they retaliate governments? Instead of taking accountability on what's going on, they're turning around and spinning this and making it an internet. So they never take a disaster for granted. They always use every disaster or every problem that surfaces, whether it's theirs or ours, or whether it's something climate or so, whatever it is, they never let a good disaster go unused. They make sure they use it up as much as they can. So and then verified user internet ID. This is going to be dangerous, folks, and they're going to find ways around it. And people will try to find ways around it, but it's going to become a felony. I think it was 1 to 3 years in prison. So 1 to 3 years you could face for impostering or creating basically fake accounts. So this is a big one, and I know Canada's been pushing towards this. Australia is doing all kinds of stuff too. So is New Zealand, because again, the accountability is horrendous. Governments are losing grip, and people are starting to wake up to the fact they've been had. And people from every side, every religion, every culture, every creed have no confidence in government, and it's becoming more apparent. What's going to happen 2024? Join us for Mike in the Nights, and we'll let you know on Rumble. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Mike Martins here. I have spoken.